Welcome to Aftermath, session 21. Uh, when last we left off, the party had left the city of Andreason, kind of by the request of the council, with Lord Brinan Andreason upon a large ship that belongs to him, or at least is in his service. Leaving after a long kind of night within a dungeon, this elemental vault that housed bits of the Andreason, I don't know, his ancestors' belongings, reunited with these bits and pieces. He started studying his tome as you guys went to sleep and rest up. Awaking later in the day, you do hear upon the deck the sounds of a violin starting to play, feeling the rocking of the boat as it's out to sea with the waves coming and going. And that's where we'll end up picking back up, but first, let's run the quick intro. Alrighty, welcome back. If anyone's joining us on YouTube in the future, as due to some scheduling times, we've recorded this a little early. Drop a comment. I see there's usually good numbers checking it out, so just say hi. Maybe tell your favorite moment. I'd also love to start saving clips, but I'm really bad at saving it in the moment. But it would be great if you see something you thought was funny or interesting, timestamp it. I'd love to make a little short or something off of it. Anyways, what are you guys doing as you wake up in the morning? Morning, I say. It's actually, you went to sleep in the morning, and it's now probably into the evening. The boat's been traveling for your long rest period, getting out of Andreason and heading out to sea.
So just to confirm, it's not the morning. It's
I would think it's more like afternoon, evening. We'll call it 4-ish. Because you guys had you went late at night to the vault. You did the vault a couple hours, let's call it. And then you got called to the council and then left on the ship and then went to rest after giving the items to Lord Andreason and him offering some food. And then kind of ignoring you as he starts to work at reading through his book.
I guess after stirring, I awake. It's been a hell of a night. I see the new clothes to the side. And when we get to land or next, I'll put them on. He doesn't want to mess them up with the sea air, basically. That's all he's thinking. We'll head up after hearing the sound of a violin play. Start heading towards the deck.
Alright.
Knocking on the doors of his companions on his way.
You guys were all in one cabin with
oh yeah, that was it.
Hammocks that are stacked on top of it, 2 hammocks stacked on top. Jazz had kind of pulled out what little bedding was in there, like the blanket and the pillow, and was sleeping on the floor, not really wanting to trust his large Goliath form within the confines of a little hammock.
Fair. Not wanting to shout, I'll use a combination of minor image to make the smell of like morning bacon run past their noses, and then thaumaturgy, just so my voice is heard, and just say I'm going to the main deck, and I'll leave the room.
What a cruel way to wake someone up. Like, if I woke up smelling bacon and found out it was an illusion, I'd be a little pissed. I'm just saying. So you guys kind of hear this Sunru saying, I'm heading up on deck in a very loud kind of way within this room. It's not a big room. Using thaumaturgy to enhance his obviously more delicate voice, but yeah. And then you kind of probably hear the door close as he steps out. What are you guys doing as Sunru heads up?
I look over to see if Cyril's awake.
Cyril's awake, but he's very content to simply spend time in the hammock. Just hat pulled down.
Yeah. No rush to get up on deck. Okay. I think Jazz is gonna get up uncomfortably and debate putting on his armor before going upstairs, and will eventually elect to just put on his civvies, if you will. This is actually a costume that he can wear, which can be of any kind of costume, and it seems so ubiquitous I have advantage on any ability check I make to impersonate the person or type of person it represents. So I guess, yeah, he's probably gonna have like a classic sailor kind of blue and white striped shirt that's kind of short cuff with like short shorts and deck shoes as well. And he'd be like, it's random that he has them. And I guarantee you the next time that he looks to wear his costume, it's going to look completely different. Let's not look too much into it. The mechanics are there.
Yeah.
I assume it's a perfectly normal set of clothes.
Have any of you been on a ship before?
In character, no.
Yeah. It's, not personally, but I mean character-wise. Have you ever been on a ship before? Just curious as to the
where Cyril comes from. Boats aren't a thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, most of this continent that this takes place on is like a barren wasteland, and most of it's landlocked. I mean, there's a coast on either side, but majority of you guys, at least Sunru and Cyril, have come from the middle of this kind of continent. Jazz, have you traveled?
I don't think so. Yeah. I think Jazz has only done like the land circus thing.
Yeah.
Moving around a circuit. Yeah, you can't really afford the long travel time as an entertainer. You're not going to make that money back.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I think in general, I think it would be rare for most citizens to have traveled. Just curious as to, your sea legs or how familiar you would be of sailors. So you do have that like kind of comical sailor garb as you kind of go up on deck and you see Sunny ahead of you, like exiting, going up on deck. When you go up on deck, you see groups of sailors kind of bustling about. You see kind of like up on the quarterdeck, you see Lord Andreason there, like leaning up back against one of the railings, playing his violin. Kind of a... I think in this case it would be almost like a sea shanty style of like with the rhythm of the work. Something that he's kind of learned, probably more recently too, as you can probably tell. Every now and then he hits like a chord and is like, and like kind of continues. But then when he hits it again, he's seemed to have fixed it a little bit more. The sailors on deck are wearing like light, loose, like kind of generally white, some of them gray, but like loose, like more like linen-y shirts that kind of like flap in the wind. Sturdy pants that are like, a lot of them go to like just past the knee. But it's a little bit more ragtag. It's not like anyone's wearing a uniform or anyone's like got anything in particular there. And the sails are in full up on the quarterdeck along with Andreason. There's a human captain who's like kind of up there standing next to a kind of a heftier female human that's got like kind of reddish hair, who seems to be like piloting the ship. And there's also like a tiefling that's sitting or like leaning up against the back rail of the quarterdeck, kind of like long robes, her wind blowing in her hair as kind of like surveils the scene. The sailors, while some of them are running about doing a couple things, some people scrubbing the floors, there's some that are just kind of like kicking back and enjoying the sound of music and kind of watching out, looking in every direction. Yeah. Anything in particular as you're coming on deck?
I guess whoever's second up would see that Sunroo's taken up position quite close to the fiddler, the person playing the violin, not knowing what else there is for him he should be doing. So it feels like he should be helping out, but at the same time has not got a clue about boats.
And as
Why
you
would
move,
they travel in a boat?
yeah, as you move closer, you realize that the fiddler is actually Lord Andreason, who's kind of like leaning back, playing this tune. He's got, he had like a kind of a large brim kind of hat on that's blocking, some of the sunlight in, which made it a little bit harder to tell who he was at the moment because his head was down and he's kind of playing. He too is in kind of like dark pants and like a very loose like white shirt. Just kind of like playing along and kind of see you as he plays and as you walk up and kind of like nod to you and keep playing and go, well, good morning, Sunru.
I look at the sky and the time of day and
well, I mean,
we have just woken, so
yeah.
Good day.
You come to start realizing that mornings whenever you wake up and nights whenever you go to sleep, at least in my general experiences.
He sees for a split second somebody pulls out a notepad or his book and tome and just writes a couple scribbles in there. Gives him a nod about. So, where are we? What's the destination, or I guess the ETA?
Well, we're about 8 hours out of Andreason. We're heading a little bit further on. There's an island that my ancestor apparently had utilized for some of his studies and work. Figure that'd be a good spot to go. Should be there probably come morning, assuming the weather holds and no major issues.
Amazing. Great. Is there anything we need to do beforehand? Summary's just trying to cross off T's and dot I's, making sure everything is complete. He doesn't want to trip up on the last hurdle.
Not so much. I mean, think of your friend and perhaps reasons for them to return. Some people don't want to leave the afterlife, per se. Like, depends on your life. Some people have things left to do, and some people are just tired of it. Depends. You may want to have some reason for them to return, some employment. When we get there, I'll essentially draw any who want to in to speak with her as part of the ritual. So perhaps see who desires to do that or has anything to add to that. This land that you grew up in, this land that you live in, afterlife feels different here. Still trying to gather it all out, but it's not the same as my side of the world. Whatever god or whatever ushers people into that afterlife, I don't feel the same normal connection as I do on my side of the world. Don't know if there's like a different deity that ushers them in over here or not. Maybe it's something to do with the catastrophe that ruined your world, but we'll see. We'll find out. Wherever she is, she's there. I can sense her out there. I just gotta find her.
And you've done this before?
Not many times, but a couple times.
Have they ever not wanted to come back?
Yeah, I've had a couple people that I've known die, and most came back, if nothing else, because they felt they had to finish things. I had one that decided that life was hard enough and they couldn't add anything more to it, decided to stay behind.
As you're saying these things, it's kind of clicking in somebody's head that the whole bringing Romi back is kind of his reasons at the moment, and hasn't even contemplated would she even want to come back. And this is almost the first time this sort of trail of thought has popped in, and he goes silent for a little bit and just sits down contemplating.
He'll spot Jazz like coming up on deck. He kind of, you hear like the tune go, and then like kind of get back in as he's caught off guard, seeing the only one like in this like kind of comical at this point sailor outfit.
Gets up onto the decking and he waves out like a sweeping 180. Ho there, fellow sailors. It is I, Jazz of the Doodle Sacks. You're welcome. We shall have a safe journey. I am sure of it. You are a fine crew. I can see it. Teamwork. Making this dream work. Well done.
Cyril is laying in the hammock just like, are you shitting me?
Walls on ships are not very thick.
No, yeah.
I will see Andreason and give a short bow. Hello.
Kind of nod as he continues to play.
Yeah,
probably.
I didn't realise you were a sailor. As I look at your outfit.
I look down and I go, I am not. I'm being sneaky. No. The truth is, Sonny, the options between this or wearing full plate mail or going absolutely naked whilst on a ship over the ocean, each present to themselves different drawbacks. This one is the happiest. I know.
Understandable.
I am aware, but I find that if you brazen it out, people tend to forgive your sartorial choices. Carry yourself. Own the clothes you're in. Don't let the clothes own you. Do you know what I mean?
Looking down at his mangled old clothes that he just doesn't want to take off yet. Sort of, maybe. We'll figure that out.
Sure. He's giving you this like super patient smile, which in another life would be very frustrating and infuriating to me. But yeah. No, I understand. Like, this is a smile that normally comes with a person sitting the wrong way over a chair, you know? Like, leaning over the back of it. Yeah, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you, bro.
I take it as nothing as sincere at this point, knowing that he's a positive person.
Yeah.
More to self-reflect on. We have time. Andrea said, so we're not going to arrive to our location until the morning. So
Okay.
we've got some time to burn. Well, kill. I don't know if there's anything you need to do. Or I don't know if there's anything we need to do. Or
I may perform a couple of rituals for my weapons. But other than that, I'll be I think downstairs. Less chance for me to get in the way of a perfectly oiled machine. These men, I'm saying this loud enough so that I know that at least two people who are within earshot can hear me.
Yeah.
These men do not need someone like me, a landlubber, getting in their way. So I'll be downstairs. I give Sonny a wink, and I give another curt bow to Andreasen and say, "We're going to get there any earlier, let me know. And if you think we're going to be in danger, I need at least a minute to put on my armor. Okay?" Yes.
Yeah. We'll let you know if we know in advance of danger.
iceberg ahead.
Put on the armor. That'll help.
So you head back down.
Still,
And Sunru?
I was going to say, with there still being sunlight, I will maybe take a position in the crow's nest if it's vacant with my toe and do some more research into some of those scrolls we picked up, trying to figure out what they are, see if I can do anything with them, while just having a general lookout on the horizon to see where we are and what's coming up.
I mean, there was a sailor up there, a female, like, basically like tight pants and like a shirt that's tied up like just underneath her breasts. But she'd kind of scooch over as she sees you climb up and go, "You want to join me, or do you want me to leave you to it yourself?"
No. I'm not here to distract. I just wanted to find a quiet place to read and contemplate a few things.
Well, that won't bother you.
I won't bother you unless you need anything. And I'm like, does she even have a telescope like on her? Like, is she?
She does have like a
Does
looking
it look
glass
like
up
she was
there.
actually working or just skiving off up here?
Yeah, no, she's got a looking glass. It's like a small kind of like portable.
Okay.
Yeah, that she from time to time will like pull up and kind of do a scan. You mind if I ask? I've never seen one like you. What? I don't want to be rude, but what are you?
What are you?
Thank you for asking. I've been mistaken for other things, and that's more frustrating. I'd rather people just ask. I'll go in. I'm a kangaroo, subspecies that I believe now, knowing certain things about me, have been magically enhanced. I then pull out an abacus from my pouch, and it's like, just, for example, abacus, and I put it back away. And obviously,
So you're given a magical calculator?
more the fact, and then I put the abacus away. And what else have I got in my goddamn pouch? And then I pull out a random dagger, and then it's like, no, it's just the like an oil lamp comes out almost. Yeah, so I think I thought I was one of a kind, but I've also found that out not to be true as well. I'm rare. I don't want to say unique.
Rare's good. Being the only one sometimes isn't good.
Agree. But I am Sunru. But my
Pleasure
friends
to
call
meet
me
you,
Sunny.
Sunru. I am Sylvia. So, magic enhancements just mental, or are there like special physical enhancements you got?
I guess we go into a general conversation. I was like, I think they're mental. I'm definitely not strong. As I look down to the crew moving heavy ropes and stuff like that, I definitely can't see or perceive super well, especially not in low light. But
What a
I am
shame.
able to comprehend the weave and understand the flow of magic. So I guess we all have our gifts.
Fair enough. Well, I'll leave it to whatever it is you do.
I guess I'll just quietly sit down and open up my tome. Now knowing there's somebody up there and is actually not just napping, I'll leave them to look out. And if they mention or say anything, I will then proceed to look out.
Okay. Anyone else up to anything?
I'm just arranging my armor in a way that would best allow me to be able to put it on in the most efficient way possible, in case it does come up.
Full Wallace and Gromit sound, yeah.
Yeah. Like 100% getting the what do you call them?
Long trousers situation.
Rube Trek? No, that's not it. Rube,
No.
Rube Goldberg machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
On the tip of my tongue there, lads.
Push
Oh,
over this
yeah.
domino and it goes over and it's going to knock into that
Yeah.
ball, which slides down. And
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys kind of go about your evening, doing whatever it is you're desiring to do, Sunru poring over his tomes and these new scrolls, trying to figure out the viability of them or the use of them. The ship continues on, unabated for quite some time. Eventually, Sylvia up there in the crow's nest will call out, "We got a fog bank ahead," and a bunch of the crew will start to scatter and kind of shift from, a few that were kind of like dancing around to the music, kind of taking up spots, looking out. Checking the waters below them, checking behind them, just kind of like all seem to know their position and their duty. Bless you. The captain will kind of like lean out over the side to get a clearer view. And then Lord Andreason will kind of like put his violin away. He'll kind of start kind of moving over. There's like a chest up there on deck that he seems to have like left his weapons and stuff on. Then he goes and grabs and puts his cloak on, and grabs his sword. He doesn't seem to have his armor on at the moment, but he just kind of like starts to gather up just in case.
From my position down in the bunker, down in where I'm staying, I'm going to cast Elevated Sight, and I'll be blind in my body as I send my eyes skyward 120 feet, so that I would be, I think, ultimately at the same height as the people in the crow's nest, able to see what they can see. Depending on how high up, and I get a full 360-degree view from the location.
Not knowing
I
that
can
was
see
happening, but at the
Yeah.
same time seeing people searching the water, can I use dancing lights and have 3 orbs appear at the water level? So one at the front and one at either side of the ship.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so Jazz, you're gonna see kind of this bird's eye view of the ship. You're probably just a little bit above the center mast, because I'm assuming it's 120 feet from where you are. I don't know. Anyways, just a little bit above the center mast, we'll call it. And looking out, you can see this large fog bank that engulfs like a large section of the ocean up ahead. You see the sailors kind of running around. You see these lights kind of appear at water level. These 3 orbs in various spots, kind of probably moving about a little bit. Kind of helping scan the water for anything. Meanwhile, the ship is getting closer and closer, moving along at a good clip with the strong wind behind them. It doesn't take too long at the speeds you're traveling. The ship will eventually pass into this fog cloud, and the entire kind of like ship area is going to get engulfed by this bank of fog. You can kind of faintly see a spot where the sun is starting to like dip down, heading towards sunset, getting darker and darker as you're now in this kind of diffused light from the fog.
After a minute, my eyes will return. The the whiteness which was there is replaced with my pupils, and I think I'll lean my head over to where Cyril is and go, "We're in the fog."
Yeah, Cyril's
It's really big.
gonna slip out of the bunk and kind of adjust his coat and reset the hat and come walking out on deck.
All right.
And I mean, we're in the middle of the like late afternoon, right? Like this is
Yeah, it's starting to get evening.
Yeah.
The sun's starting to dip down.
So fog should not be a thing, is what I'm hearing.
I mean, you can give me a nature check to
Sure, let's do that.
see what you know of that. Let's use the dice for the first time today.
How about a nat 20 for a 24?
Oh, hell yeah. It does seem odd. Like, you're not a sailor. You don't know much about that, but the timing of it does seem to be a weird time out here in the water.
And Sunroo's still up in like the crow's nest or whatever?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of faintly see his figure up there.
Yeah, he'll just adjust his like sunglasses and be like, Sunroo, tell me, is this natural? Or is it something else?
I guess I wasn't really paying attention to it much, letting the Cecilia look at him, but now that there's people moving around, I guess I will, and hearing this, I'll take a moment. This fog, does it look concentrated in a certain area? A few questions, if I can just get a rough idea.
Yeah.
The crow's nest, am I in the middle of the fog or above the fog, looking down on it?
I think you are, like, towards the very top of this fog area. Like, you're still within it.
Okay.
But you can kind of see that it's not far up for it to kind of go through.
Okay. And the fog, does it look like, are we hitting a wall of fog, or does it look like an object, an item, a place, an area, which if we wanted to, we could have gone round or avoided it, but obviously sacrifice time.
I think it looks wide enough that going around it would have taken quite a while. But there does seem to be kind of an area of which you probably could have, but it would have definitely sacrificed quite a bit of time.
Okay, and very final one, with Cyril now saying this, can I actually do an investigation or some sort of Arcana check?
Yeah, you could give
Is
an
this
Arcana
magical as
check.
well?
Yeah.
14 on the Arcana.
14. You do get a sense that there is some sort of magical energy that flows through this fog bank, causing it to be, if not form in general, to make it kind of compact and enclosed in this area at the very least. So yes, it does seem to be some sort of magical essence to it.
using thaumaturgy. Prestidigitation, and let my voice get down to the bottom. It's definitely not fully natural, but I can't figure out what the magic is or where it's coming from. But I sense something in there.
And as you guys are kind of assessing all of this,
Cyril just kind of like pulls the pistol out, spins it once, puts it back, kind of like loosening it in the holster.
Do you guys let me know there's something in there?
I mean, you probably can hear...
we're yelling, right? Like, he's up on the crow's nest.
Yeah, you can probably hear a lot of this.
Then, yeah, in which case, I'm getting all my bits and bobs arranged and put on.
Throwing your arm
climb upstairs.
I would allow... Yeah. If not aware of what I'm saying, the captain should also be hearing this.
Yeah, I think for sure. The captain's paying attention. Lord Andreason's kind of paying attention. And the sailors seem to be kind of reacting. You can see many that are kind of like reaching for their swords and their pistols and various bits and pieces on them. And as you're kind of like calling out this and communicating this information, you feel the ship almost like judder and lift up a little bit in the front as a large item kind of comes up from underneath and slams into the front of the hull. Looking, especially you, Sunru, who are like up high looking down, you can see there's like this large, almost plant-like looking bulbous form that has these like spikes, large spikes that are like off the back of it. And it kind of knocks the ship up a little bit and is kind of like holding onto the ship. And the ship's speed diminishes greatly with this kind of large item up front attached to it. And you can kind of hear the shouts of sailors. They call, "It's breached the hull!" And sailors start running down below deck. Lord Andreason looks to you guys and goes, "Secure the deck. Make sure it's safe. I'm going to go help with this." So he runs down below deck. And as that happens, give me a perception check.
Oh no, someone's peed in the sea. Initiative, did you say?
Perception
check to start with.
Getting ahead of myself.
I got a 17.
Yeah, we'll get there. Okay.
I did not get higher than the 10.
Okay. Cyril, you will see off to the side closest to you probably first. Another one of these like bulbous things pops up out of the water, and you see three figures like holding on to some of the spikes there. And then this explodes, and the three figures go flying through the air.
I would very much like to shoot one.
And as they're starting to fly through the air, let's roll initiative.
Just in case you didn't see
anything.
Yeah.
Running count.
God damn it.
What was it?
I rolled a fucking 3 for an 8. I want this character to go quickly, right?
Yeah,
like,
right.
That's the whole idea, is this like gunslinger. Every initiative roll I've had have just been garbage.
I got 17 on my initiative.
Wow.
Okay. I got double figures on my initiative, which is an actual miracle.
Yeah, not bad. All right, Cyril, since you did spot them, you can choose one of these figures that you saw, but it will be a disadvantage to try to make your attacks because of the fog. At the distance you were trying to shoot them. Now they'll be closer, it'll be less so, but in this case will be... Did you give an attack roll, Cyril?
You sure?
Oh, sorry. I missed that. My brain was somewhere. I apologize.
No problem. You get an attack on one of the individuals coming at you with disadvantage. Excellent. Just your normal full attack round, but because you were the only one that saw this happening. Jazz, you're still below, right?
Yeah, you'll never guess what I'm gonna do.
Swing your blades.
Not what I meant to hit. Well, I'm gonna miss the first one.
Okay.
And then we're gonna roll the second one, and we're gonna miss that too.
Yikes!
Wow.
It's tough. So like this form
Yeah.
came up out of the water and then exploded, launching these creatures towards you in an arc. And you hear the sound of an explosion on the other side of the ship as another set of creatures are launched towards you guys there.
I think he just pulls the pistol out and he's like firing for speed instead of accuracy.
Yeah.
And then he sees them both go wide. He's like, shit. All right.
Alrighty. This first group will land. Let's see. Initiative order. Alright. So, Sunru, you will get to act. You're up in this crow's nest. So you have a view up, angling down. Now, given the thickness of the fog, it is probably more difficult to hit them. So I'd say at the range from the top of the crow's nest will be disadvantage.
That's
There's
fine.
probably about a
what is
30-foot
sorry.
visibility range of things.
What is distance from me to the deck, just for range of spells? more than
Let's
anything else?
call it like 60 feet. I honestly don't
Perfect.
know the normal height of a three-masted crow's nest. We'll call it 60 feet up.
That's fine. I will look over the side of the basket and then signal to Cecilia if she's still there. Shh. And I will look over, see my two companions and the three in front of them, and then the three behind.
Mm-hmm.
I will target the three behind, and I will cast Nefarious Mischief, which is a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
So I'll do it in front of Jazz. So it's this area here. 20 foot that way, 20 foot that way. You
Am I
can't
getting
see
got? No, I didn't see it.
Well, you are down below right now.
that. Yeah, so starting from this point, exactly that.
Okay.
Brilliant. Cool. You fill a 20-foot cube that you can fill within range with Fey or Draconic magic. Roll on the initiative table to determine the magical effect. So it's a D4. We rolled a 4, which drops of morsels hover in a cube, making it difficult terrain until the start of your next turn. So until the start of my next turn, that area is difficult terrain.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you guys, well, Cyril, anyways, will see these three very, like, kind of fish-like kind of creatures. They have, like, gills and, like, large frills on the front of their face. These long tails. And this group will come up, going to start with making an attack roll. Okay, so Jazz is still below deck, getting ready. He should be up here on his initiative turn. And 18 to hit you, Cyril.
I believe that hits.
And a 23 will hit then.
Yeah, hold on with the 18.
Yep.
Oh, I wish you hadn't told me the 23.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
Because I could have shielded.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
do you want to?
No.
Okay. That will be 16 points of force damage as these two attacks come through.
Yeah. That's half my life. That's fine.
These warriors here will kind of scurry off, heading towards various individuals. One up towards the top of the deck up here and try to attack the pilot, and the other one's heading towards a group of sailors in the back here to attack them. There's not many sailors left on deck, but there are a few, and they are currently being distracted by these guys. Jazz, you hear these explosions. You were already in the process of getting your armor on. We'll just say this kind of happened at the end of you putting your armor on. So you are below deck, but you can act, and it is, let's say, about 30 feet or so to get up to the top of the stairs from where you are.
Right. So when I get to the top of the stairs, I will be in this position.
Yeah, probably right about there. Yeah.
But I will have spent 30 feet of movement.
Yes.
Well, I have 35 feet, so I can actually go another bit more.
Okay.
So I will go over to here, and I will pull out my glaive. And as I pull it out, I will cry out, Katere Nasio! And you will see the entire glade brightly light up with a shining yellow, warm light that brightly comes out for 20 feet in all directions.
Okay.
And I will attack with it using my channel divinity attack, which is pretty sweet. One of those glaive. So this is now not +6. I added another 5 on top of this. So that's a 27 to hit this guy just here.
Yeah, 27 will definitely hit.
Nice.
Which one were you aiming at?
This guy just hit.
Okay. Bottom one. Perfect. No problem.
And they will take 6 points of damage. And I'm now going to give it the prone condition.
Okay.
Using my Hills Tumble. There is no save for that. That is absurd. And then my second attack on his friend, that's a 12 plus 5. There's a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. 17 on that one. 17 will hit. Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. And again, there's another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'll just howl at them with battle cry and heft my shield in preparation.
All right. Cyril, you're up.
Okay. Wow, they are everywhere now. There's the one on me. I think I'd like to shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we will Eldritch Blast.
And then you have a shot that allows you to shoot without disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
No. So we'll miss the first one.
What was the first roll to hit?
It was a 13 total.
That will actually hit.
Oh.
Yeah, this one, most of these do not have great armor. The one in the middle on the other side of the ship seems to be the most heavily armored figure.
Excellent. So he will take a whole 7 points of damage.
All right.
And he will exit me 10 feet away.
All right. Yeah, he gets launched backwards 10 feet.
And then up in the top of the boat, in the big yellow circle, is that another one?
Yeah, there's one up.
Okay.
Up there, yeah.
We will turn and fire at that one and push him 10 feet away.
Okay.
If and when I hit him or miss.
Okay, that'll hit.
Well, I got a disadvantage, right? So I will hit. With
the disadvantage was just because he was within.
Oh, I thought it was because of the fog.
The 5 feet.
I assumed that it was the fog.
No, I gave you guys like a 30-foot visibility in this area, so you'll be fine for most of your attacks here.
He will take 12 points of damage and will also exit 10 feet directly away from me.
Alrighty.
Which is, I believe, close to back into the water.
Yeah. Kind of like up and over the edge there, like clawing at the edge of this.
So he literally, he missed the 2 shots. He just turns and, fires one at the guy next to him and shoots him into the air and just spins it out and takes the other one out.
Love it. Alrighty. Any movement? Anything like that? Or?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Alrighty. The guy in the middle here will have difficult terrain, but he is going to step forward and attempt to attack Jazz. Okay, let's see. Why there? Alright, 13 will miss you, Jazz.
I will watch his attack fall upon my armor, and I will say kindly upon him, Water breather, why are you troubling yourself with affairs above the water? Stay where you are. Stay safe.
He just kind of growls at you, not seeming to understand you. Will attack again.
I said water breather.
26 to hit you for 10 points of damage.
How much damage?
10. 1-0.
Absolutely not. I mean, okay.
Sunny, you're up.
Okay, I will. First, I'll move the cube 5 foot down, just so it's encompassing a little bit more, and I will re-roll because I got a 3 this time. I believe that's a lot better if I remember rightly. Each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling until the start of your next turn. The giggling creature is incapacitated and uses all their movement to move in a random direction.
What's the save throw?
My
Wisdom?
DC, so 15 whiz.
Okay. Jazz, we need a 15 wisdom save. There's one.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom.
That's a 23.
Okay, you're good.
Nice.
This guy up top here is what, incapacitated, you said?
Yeah, incapacitated and then uses all their movement. A giggling creature is incapacitated and uses all of its movement to move in a random direction on their turn.
I'll put the
It didn't say
frightened
that.
thing on there. The other two seem to have passed their saving throws, but that one fails.
Cool. Well, that was bonus action. You can move the cube up to 10 feet. Doesn't even say that. It just,
Yeah.
I can move it up to 10 feet. So for my action, I will cast Firebolt, not Fireball, Firebolt, at the incapacitated giggling one.
Okay. Advantage would
26.
roll out your disadvantage, so 26 will hit.
15 fire.
15 points of fire damage. It howls in pain through the laughter. It's that, like, hurt laughter.
Very Joker from the Batman style. Yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah. It's
Ends my
just, the priest is going to use its movement, which is decent. Part of it's swimming, so that helps. We'll just get him back up top, and
I think we know how this ends.
yep,
Going right back overboard, bro.
that we do. The priest, we're going to is going to cast a spell. So I need Cyril to make a wisdom saving throw. What is its DC? Oh, that is not as good as I'd like it to be. But it was some saving throw.
That is not as good as I'd like my roll to be.
Okay.
I got a 6.
You currently are paralyzed. At the end of each of its turns, target repeats the save, ending the spell on its effect as he is cast Hold Person upon you.
Fucking rude.
Yep. That is its turn, though, so conscious no.
Wait, that's a spell?
Yep.
I would have needed to say that earlier. My fault.
You can
Yeah,
no,
keep
no, no.
going.
You can. It's,
The counterspell?
yeah, you can totally try to counterspell it. Yeah.
Yeah. How does that work now? Do I just fucking roll?
It is a skill check roll. This is the first time we've come up again.
I failed roll.
Creature targeted by a counterspell must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against the caster's spell DC to cast their spell.
Oh, it's
So you have to make a save?
That's what it looks like. At least that's what Google AI tells me. So I'm assuming.
So reliable that Google.
I mean, you got the spell on your sheet. Does it tell you?
No.
Oh, well,
What's the spell? Well, we're looking
counterspell.
to counter spell.
You
At what
attempt to
level?
interrupt the creature.
Oh,
in the process of
you
casting
make a
spell.
con save. Yeah.
All right, Constitution saving throw. Your spell DC. Man, that rolled off of an 18 to a
Con
4.
15.
So 5.
Ba-bow!
His spell is countered.
Yeah, so, and it's like, as he starts to do it again, the pistol just comes out and, like, aims at him, and he hears the shot go off, and he flinches, and he loses the spell.
Perfect. Yeah.
But there's no bullet that comes out. It just, like, it's almost like a blank going off in his face.
Which blinds him.
All right.
Just saying, kids, don't fire off blanks in front of people's eyes. Have we learned nothing
Don't
from
play
the
with
office?
fireworks.
Or Biker Grove.
This one will come up on deck. I was going to have Sylvia attempt to make an attack, but through the fog, she misses horribly. With her, she like pulls out a little crossbow that she's had like up against the netting of this crow's nest, and fires down, but is unable to strike any of the foes. One kind of hustled up on deck, the one that was shot off and was clinging to the edge of the boat, uses like all of its movement to kind of get going. The next one is going to make attack against the pilot, but miss terribly on both of their attacks. So things are going swimmingly.
It's all going great.
Everything's fine. This one got hit by Sunny's attack. And I need the random direction. Roll a D8.
What do you want?
I'm
D8.
going to start. Atop is 1, and then we'll kind of go around clockwise.
We got 3.
3. 1, 2, 3. So that's backwards. Yep, perfect direction. So that's 5 feet to jump off, and then he's got 30
Then
feet.
He has a swimming speed.
Yeah.
He's 400 feet.
It is a 40-foot swimming speed, but yeah. So yeah, he swims away rapidly, and he's now out of the cone, so I don't think it'll affect him after that, but it at least got him there. And this prone one will stand up and make an attack against Jazz. 16, I'm assuming misses.
He misses.
And then
I help him get up to his feet. Careful. Slippery when wet.
Jazz, you are now... Jazz, you're up.
Oh. Well, decisions. How unhealthy does Cyril look just now?
I'm fine.
You're fine? And Sonny, you're okay?
Sonny hasn't been touched. He's way up there in the crow's nest.
Yeah, I didn't think Sonny got touched, so I know it's still right. Oh, in which
the
case, then
wizard's
I'm going to
way.
take... this guy looks like he thinks he's a big deal. I'd like to dissuade him of that notion.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit him with my... can I switch from glaive to greatsword? Is that okay? Or is that an action?
No, you can swap. Technically, I think you'd have to drop the glaive,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to drop it.
and then you can pull the greatsword as part of the action. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 23 to hit, and I will use a Divine Smite as my bonus action on there.
Okay.
So the damage for this in the initial is 9 points of damage plus a further
Split second
7 points of
before
damage
you
on
did.
that.
How much damage was it?
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Okay, you pass. You feel
What
this
is the-
rush of energy emanate from this creature as you hit it, and it kind of flows through you, and you manage to kind of shrug off the effects of this energy as it rushes over you, not causing you any problems.
Alright. That's action and bonus action. I will stay here. I'll stay right here.
All right, Cyril, you are up.
I would like to eliminate the human being in front of me again.
Okay, there's no human in front of you, but
It's close enough.
no problem. Fire away. This will be disadvantaged because of the 5 foot.
Yeah. We'll still get a 26.
Yeah, still, yeah.
Both of them were 19s.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
Wow.
But he's only going to take 6 points of damage again because I can't roll damage to save my life.
6 damage. I'm assuming he is
He gets to go away. Yeah, absolutely.
getting shunted back in.
And then that guy that's at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing again.
Okay,
It's like a very comical scene.
that was
jumping out of the wall.
That's a 13.
that'll hit. So we'll start by 10 feet back.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
I don't like being where that guy get. I'm gonna just step to there. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Putting
No.
me next to one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is putting me next to. I will. Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll just step to there.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't want to deal with that guy. I would rather not. So technically, wouldn't have the second shot have needed to be in disadvantage as well because he's within reach?
Yeah, technically, I guess, yes.
I will miss the second shot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Natural one.
So we'll give 7 points back to this guy.
And he goes
And-
back to where he was.
He'll pull forward. Yeah.
I would like to not walk towards him then.
Okay.
I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
Okay, sounds good. The big boss man is going to step down. He has this trident that he has out, and he's going to make his attacks on Jazz.
Bring it on, big boy. I'm right here.
Ugh.
I'm right here.
Oh, wait. it should be advantage due to that. So 21.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Let's see if any others hit. Oh, that certainly will not. That was an 11 with advantage.
You did really well before.
5.
I remember what you did. That's a hit. That's really good.
Okay. So we got 15 points on the first one and 6 points on the second attack. As I rolled the absolute lowest you could roll.
That's not great. Don't want to get hit anymore by you. Okay. So how does he look? Does he look damaged at all?
I mean, you hit him. He's taking a little bit.
Bloodied.
No, he's not quite bloodied yet. He certainly has some like wounds on him. You can tell there's some cuts and scrapes, but not nearly as bad as many of his allies. Sonny, you are up, so that means we need to roll again / move.
Yeah, I will move it 5 feet just so Jazz is not in. Well, I can move it up to 10 feet, so I'll move it out 1 and down 1 just so. Yeah.
Okay.
What is the D4? Could we see what it is this turn? It is another 3, so that is a wisdom saving throw or giggling running away in a random location.
So let's see.
DC 15.
Meets it, beats it, 15.
Cool. Then I will firebolt the one in between. He's been hit before, hasn't he? That's
Yeah.
Got knocked
Yeah.
down. So yeah, I'll firebolt that one.
Alrighty.
I just pressed the damage for firebolt. Ignore that.
Okay. Whew.
Firebolt.
Fireball right there. Okay, go wrong.
A 9. Miss.
9 will miss, yeah.
Yeah.
Their armor's low, but not that low.
Yeah. End of my turn.
Alrighty. Well, this looks very familiar. This guy is gonna swim over, climb up, jump on deck. In this time, instead of casting Hold Person... Yeah, I mean, that's what he's here for. He's gonna cast Hold Person. This time, he starts to cast... It seems like he's aiming at Jazz. Do I get to cast Jazz? We need a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, 15.
You will pass. Okay, that's the priest's turn. This guy up top now, he's going to attack. There's a nearby sailor that he attacks, and kind of like rakes across him with his claws, and that sailor kind of like falls down, unconscious and injured. Then he is going to start to make his way closer. Yeah, we're just going to rush up to Cyril, but he already used his attack, so that was his turn. This other one is attacking at the pilot, like rakes across her a little bit. She kind of cries out in a bit of pain, reeling back, and she will attempt to attack back. Forgetting to have her do it. Will hit. Score a minor hit here. A little bit of damage to that one now. This one that ran away will...
I forgot about him.
I need to do a wisdom saving throw for him.
If he ends up doing the same thing again.
I mean, he's not like... They're not the brightest to start with, so I wasn't going to have him be like, oh, I'm going to avoid. 12 will fail.
He's incapacitated.
Oh, 2. Which would be this way. Anyways, I'll leave that off because it'll just dissipate at the end of his turn, but that was his turn, so... got this warrior in the middle. Will attempt to attack it. Jazz. 2 claw attacks. Ooh, 21.
That's a hit.
And 20.
That's a miss.
Alright, 6 points of damage as the claws rake across your back, finding little spots in between your armor plates. It is your turn, though, Jazz.
Okay. He is very, very bloodied at this point. He's been clawed on both sides, and there's clear rivulets of blood coming out of the armor itself. He touches his chest, and he will cast second level Cure Wounds on himself. Oh, shit. For 25 points of health.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right. Cure Wounds got better, didn't it?
Yeah.
Thank God. It was complete ass before.
So bad. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my action.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a bonus action. Yeah. I think I gotta do it, my guys. As a bonus action, I'm gonna get big.
All right.
That is my action.
Alrighty.
Bonus action, and I'm not moving anywhere.
Well done. Cyril.
Okay. I hate all of these people. We're gonna start off with the gentleman who I have literally just been yo-yoing back and forth.
This poor priest.
Yeah. So we will Eldritch Blast. We'll go with an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
Let's go. 14 points of damage.
Alrighty, that's some real damage now.
Yeah, I think that's more than the other ones I've rolled together.
Yeah, I believe so. 10 feet yeeted
10
backwards.
feet, yeah.
He's looking bloodied as he flies away from you. He gets thrown in the air again. He's just like, oh, not again.
It's like third time's a charm. Do I go back up there for a fourth? Like,
yeah, this might not be worth it.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna shoot the guy next to us, like above us on the map.
Okay. He's another one you've been blasting back and forth.
That's gonna be a thing that doesn't get it anywhere, but I'm gonna hit with a 15.
Okay. 15
Bro,
more.
when you have advantage, rolling a crit like a nat 20 is the worst feeling.
Disadvantage
when
on
you
it?
have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, there it goes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we will hit. He will also take a decent amount with 12.
Alrighty. With 12 points of damage. This one goes flying backwards, and as he lands, you see he lays still.
Yeah. So it's just like shot, knock him away, spin, blam.
Finishing off that one.
The same exact.
The Baron, now facing this large creature, is just going to attempt to attack. So let's do. Such a crazy ability it has. 22 to hit. Oh yeah.
Silvery barb.
Okay.
Who is that hitting?
You.
I don't mind.
Which one was that attacking the main guy or the little one behind?
The main guy. That's right. He has to roll the thing, right?
Alright.
So let me do that before I continue. Oh, that's only a 12, so he actually fails. So never mind. Roll your direction.
Thank you, Sonny.
3.
Okay, so that's off the ship. 1, 2, 3, 20,
Okay, I don't need to use that silvery barbs then.
30. Yeah, you don't have to use silver barbs. Sorry.
I
forgot about that. So he ran away. Sonny, you are now up, actually.
Cool.
As he ran, did I not get an opportunity of attack?
It's forced movement, generally, I don't think you do.
No, forced movement you don't.
So, no.
Wait, what do you mean forced movement? Like, is it a fear effect?
Yeah.
That's not forced movement.
Okay. So go ahead and make him
Yeah, he's not being forced to move. He is being forced to move, but his movement is not being forced.
It's not like he is.
He's not being
shot
pushed
by
or
you
pulled
or
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, 8 points of damage.
Did you hit? What'd you roll?
I assumed I hit. That's so funny. What did I roll?
I thought you rolled a 10 to hit.
Oh my god. I did roll it. I just assumed I'd roll better than that.
You're like, I got a plus whatever. I'm good.
I have not managed my expectation about my dice rolls at all.
That's right. Either way, he does jump off the boat and take to the water. Sonny, you are up.
Okay. I'll move the area 5 foot out so Jazz is no longer affected by it. I'll quickly roll to see what it is, which is a 2. We'll look at that when they go in it. And then I will firebolt the gentleman who is attacking. I said you said the pilot, didn't you?
Yeah.
The rudder usually.
Yeah.
That's at the back. Firebolt. 12.
Okay. 12 points of damage on this. Or
No,
12.
it's 12.
12 will hit. Yes, that just hits.
Okay. 14 fire damage.
14 points damage. He is looking very bloodied. Okay.
Yeah, that's my action. I don't want to use any of that. End of my turn. I'll just check what a 2 was on Nefarious Mischief.
Honestly, I think at this point, think they're going to disappear. They're done with this fight. Things have not gone the way they hoped, and disengaging 5, 10, 15 dives into the water. Hold
Turns out
on.
one of them's a fucking giant. That was not on
He
the.
dives in as the priest is jumping back up. Like, whoa, what are we doing now?
No, I think mainly the priest bugs out, and they're like, "Wait a minute, the Baron's not here. The priest's not here. Let's do. We're gone. One of our buddies is dead. This is not what we wanted."
I suppose just seeing in war or fighting, you've got one guy that keeps jumping off the ship, and then 2 others that keep running away and then swimming back.
Yeah.
Well,
Are we attacking or what?
But not only that, like, they're hitting, and we're just like, yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
do
Do it again.
So,
Do it again. I need to feel something.
Wow. Delving into Jess's.
No, whoa. That was a bit too IRL. That's on me.
All right. With that, I think the last is Hawagan, or however you say those things, disappear underneath the water.
Sahuagin.
Sahuagin.
I hear the
don't
G
you know?
is a Sahuagin.
Oh.
I don't even know what accent I'm doing right. I think it's like Cockney Chinese man, second generation. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
a
I'm in a
business.
Guy Ritchie movie to add diversity and flavour.
I think with that, as these creatures disappear, let's go ahead and take a short break, and we'll be back to continue on the rest of the journey.
That's good.
Welcome back, everyone. When last we left off, the party was attacked by a group of Sahuagin, and they
Irish with that one. Sahuagin.
they got them. They got them to run away. Currently, the boat is still punctured by one of these crazy, like, plant-like structures. While much of the crew and Andreason were down below deck, our party fought them off. Now, as the dust settles and they see kind of the last of these creatures disappear underneath the water, what is everyone up?
I will turn to Cecilia and make sure she's alright, and then make sure myself's alright, and then look over and then see both my companions alright. Quick scan of the deck from my bird's eye view. Is there anybody that looks dead or unconscious?
There was a sailor towards the front of the ship that was taken down. It's currently laying on the ground, towards the top of the ship.
I will shout to anybody down there and use minor illusion to make a dotted line to him on the ground. I'm giving GPS orders.
Yeah, in 200 feet, turn left now.
Yeah.
And I'll head over that way to find the body, and give him a quick cure wounds. That's right.
Let me roll here. See whether he still was alive by the time you got there. As you kind of reach this sailor, you go to administer cure wounds, and you see that there's no life left in this sailor.
I look back at Sunny and I mournfully shake my head like, we lost him.
Big breath.
And I'll shrink down to normal size.
With the cough, yeah.
Better than farting it out, just sailing around the deck. Yeah.
It's just nice to see it's not painful. Just the screams of pain as your body now shrinks back down. Okay, I will big sigh and say to myself, almost like a mantra, you can always get more guards.
Sylvia looks down at you like, huh?
And I will proceed to climb down to join everybody else.
All right.
Any of the bodies left? Are they all gone?
There was one dead Sahuagin on the deck. The rest disappeared.
Is that normal? Like on the seas?
No idea.
I turn to any of the sailors.
One of the sailors is probably going to check also on any of the other, like, there weren't many sailors that were still up on deck. Many had rushed down to deal with the punctures in the hull. So one is kind of like going about to check on the pilot up front, and here's you ask and kind of look at you and look at them. It's like, I mean, we're not from around here. We sail further to the west normally. I mean, seems strange, but I mean, we've run into all sorts of weird things. Pirates and sea monsters.
Could have just stumbled onto their territory then, if you've never been here before.
Yeah, no,
We doubt that we were targeted.
I mean, I'm sure many of the local pilots know of their hunting grounds and avoid them. We just said this is our first time on the east, and we never really dealt with them.
I guess make a mental note of the location.
Yes.
Longitude, latitude, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
In case we come past this way again to avoid. I will proceed to help him as he checks on the we keep calling it the pilot.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called. The person who mans the helm, a helmsman, I guess is probably more of the term. She's kind of up there. She's got a couple of like scratch marks on her shirt's like kind of torn. She's kind of taken a moment to like start tearing off bits of the cloth from her shirt and like bandaging the areas that were hit.
Yeah, I'll proceed to help.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation, clean the wound.
Clean up.
I don't know, shape water to move water to help clean, and maybe even freeze it to close the wounds until they can be properly bandaged.
Oh, well, that's oddly helpful. Thanks. You guys all okay? Did rather well against those creatures.
Cyril's like on the side of the boat, just like looking over, like he's now concerned that this will happen again, so he is out there just wondering.
You hear a loud, like rendering, like tearing sound or popping sound, as the thing in the front of the ship kind of starts to crumble and break up. And the boat kind of slowly settles back into the water. Andreason will come back up, kind of looking a little bit worn, a little bit tired, glance at you guys. Well, we got the ship for the most part seaworthy. I heard noises up here. Are you guys all right?
Yeah.
You all right?
He'll
Yes, sir.
glance up and see the...
Sorry.
You're right.
90% of us killed me.
What?
He asked if we were all right, and Sonny went 90% of us because of the dead guy. We're creating a monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
You really are.
Sonny's getting there. He's the next big bad evil guy.
Cyril just like turns and looks at you for a second and is like, he's not wrong. All right.
He'll look up at the dead sailor and kind of walk over, kneel down next to him, and kind of put his hand on his chest. Well, rest's better in the afterlife, my friend. And he'll gesture, and a couple of the other sailors will kind of run up and bring like a canvas sack, essentially, and start like loading this sailor in. And Jason will cast Spare the Dying on him, just so that his body is at least maintained in its state for the moment while they travel.
To where though? To do what though?
The canvas sack, what I'm thinking about, it's got to be a potato sack.
Doesn't it? Yeah, that seems totally fine. Not a problem.
Yeah. Soon the ship starts moving again at kind of a normal rate. The sailors kind of come up and start working on the sails, and you see that tiefling kind of come back up on deck, having gone down to help with the problems below, and you kind of feel this sudden rush of air as the wind picks up and fills the sails to their fullest, and the ship starts kind of pushing along quickly.
Am I noticing, is it the tiefling that's helping with the wind, or was it just coincidence that when they came up.
Yeah, you would
Ready.
probably recognize the signs of a spellcaster casting some sort of wind-based spell to increase the air that flows through.
Intrigued, I then start watching. More for the spellcast
Yeah.
than anything else. That was surprising and eventful. Looking around.
An adventure.
Eventful, I guess.
Did you get
I just
hurt?
feel this. I don't know what's happened, but I just feel I keep getting attacked, or the people I'm with keep getting attacked. I don't know if it's the company I'm keeping, or me, or the situations, but yeah, well, I may be cursed.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
right, Sonny. I think we live in a dangerous world, and you're no longer in your safety. Where you came from, you told me, is a little bitty village in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
We ain't there no more.
Then this is a culture shock, because before this month, life was safe and easy.
You see Andreason kind of sitting back with a, kind of a wry smile on his face as he hears you discussing, this sudden coming of age, this breaking of innocence. And well, one thing I've found, when you're brought about into the harsh realities of the world, drinks are always worth hoping to set that aside for a bit of time. Quartermaster, break out the drinks. Everyone gets an extra ration tonight. Gentlemen, would you like to join me? I think I'd like a nice glass of wine. Actually, sounds good right now. Maybe a little bit of stiffening inside of that too.
Y'all got any sarsaparilla?
Sure, I got sarsaparilla. Gives you a wink.
I'll just look over at Sonny and give him a thumbs up.
I might stay off the sarsaparilla tonight. I was thinking about this wine.
Yeah, you should.
Yep.
Especially,
that'll be better.
especially after a strong couple of months. Sounds like you've had a rough time. Keep getting attacked. Friends died. Who knows what else? I'll just kind of start walking towards the captain's cabin. I guess actually he has a different cabin, but not below deck. So he'll head below deck and head back towards this cabin you guys were in last night, which is larger than your cabin that you were in and many of the other ones you've seen. With the table inside and his kind of nice large bed. You see in there his armor is kind of stacked up, there's an armor rack that it's sitting on. The book that he has been studying was set out. He kind of closes it, sets it off to the side, pulls out some glasses, starts pouring some wine. Pulls out another bottle. Anyone want a little fortification to their wine?
Oh no, thank you, I'm fine.
All right. Pours a healthy dollop into his wine. Sits down, kind of offers each one of the unfortified glasses of wine. Sets the other bottle on the table next to the bottle of wine. He raises it up. To fallen comrades and rough times. Takes a big swig.
I guess Sunru picks up the glass and he's like, for the nights we sleep away and the mornings we get to see again, and then takes a swig. No, saw it in a book somewhere.
I like it.
Good. I can't really drink any wine whilst we're in on the sea, it's just going to impact me a bit later on. Best to keep healthy,
You
So I'll
know,
just drink some water.
Captain once told me the best cure for seasickness: get really, really drunk, and then you can't tell whether you're rocking or not. I don't know if it's true. Never really impacted me, but
Well, I mean, if that's what the captain says,
might not hurt.
because I casually take 3 shots of rum. Pop, pop, pop.
Back to back.
On the third one, I'll hold it for a second. I'll say, to shine a light in the darkest of places is truly an act of loving kindness to your fellow man.
So, boys, it sounds like you guys have had a rough go of things. Is there stories behind that? You don't have to. Just, we're here, we're out to sea. There's no law around, there's no issues. I noticed some looked a little skittish when the law came, at least when we were leaving.
Don't know what you're talking about, Radley, so.
Well, fair enough.
Split second. Summary thought you were on about him until Cyril actually spoke up then.
He'll kind of look at Cyril and look over at Sonny and kind of give a nod like, yeah, I caught that too. Well, if you guys are ever looking to get the hell out of whatever situation you're in, I'm not sure where this ship will take me, but I'm sure I could find some work for you over the seas.
That could rightly help us out once we get our friend handled.
Sonny will about a friend. And bringing them back.
Yeah.
You said you've done it before, and some people haven't come back.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you connect? Obviously, I'm going. Now, Summer starts going into the methods of the magic. Like, do you connect with the person first? Like, are you able to converse? Do you find out, or is it a open request and then you wait to see if they accept?
So it might be different for other spellcasters. I don't know. I've always been able to kind of project my spirit to join theirs wherever they are, to have a discussion and to make the connection of magic between where they are in their afterlife to where I am in living form. And I've been able to bring other individuals along with me when it is proven to be beneficial, maybe, to try to get them to come back, a loved one, a husband, a wife, whatever. So, yeah, I'm able to go in. It's part of the whole ritual of the spell. So...
This is good to know. Like,
yeah.
A lot has happened in this one day just for Sunru to contemplate what we're actually trying to do. Like, it's only, like I said at the beginning, it's only just occurred that the reasons are quite selfish. He doesn't want to be alone, but after hearing I forget this gentleman's name now and how he have had people reject in the past, he's realising that it's probably best to ask Romi if she wants to come back before just requesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but tomorrow. Should we expect more of those things? Are we safe now?
I'd hope so.
That's not... Okay. That's
don't- Not like I've been here, and even then I wasn't a sea captain. I commanded troops on the ground, not out here in the water. I leave that up to the captain, but he's already ordering extra watches, some other precautions. They're trying to sail as quickly as we can away from there. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I believe. I don't. I say it, but there's full doubt on the face. Like, as you say that, like, okay, we could get attacked at any point. Okay.
Alright. So where we sleep at night, I know that we are below the decking. Are we pressed against the hull of the ship, or are we actually above the hull?
I mean, you're above the water level, but you're up against, like, the outer wall of the ship, yeah. Well, I don't know. What... You guys are on this journey or whatever. You've come from a podunk town, from what I'm hearing, and... I mean, is there something in particular you guys are pushing yourself to get or do? Or, I mean, seems like you're going through a lot. Traveling, losing friends.
It's just been one thing after another. And this Sonru just sits down and then he just offloads, but in bullet points. He's just like, village was attacked, everyone was killed, we chased the people that killed, they were on an airship, the airship went that way, then we went that way, and the next thing we got attacked down the floor, and then there was the rangers, and then we went to the town with Mr. Black, and then he wanted to kill a family, and then I went to and then braids, I said, braids. And then village, and it just goes on like bullet points for a while, and it's like, and now we're on this ship, and and I'm now going to an island so I can ask my only friend if they want to come back.
Nah, Sonny, that ain't your only friend.
Wow.
I appreciate that, but
No, I understand.
names, I don't know much about any of you.
You guys chasing after this airship because they had people on board, or is there other motivations?
That was the original understanding.
Had Ice's family, and
Not
Ice
Ice.
went ahead.
Not Ice. Og.
Og's family.
My bad.
It's okay, there's been a couple of itinerant players.
It's been 2 weeks and a lot of different characters again.
Yeah.
No other guest spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't know where the villagers have gone, if there's any left or survived. We don't know if Og's alive. We stumbled across a random tomb at some point and nearly got attacked by a dead. Like, it just goes on and on and on.
we were attacked by undead?
Well, there was a fierce presence of undead that we did not want to risk and come by. I'm referring to that random old tomb that we stumbled on literally episode 2
Yep.
when we were in the desert.
He takes, I think, particular interest
Absolutely need to
in
go
this
back to.
undead.
Yeah, there was definitely something in there, and again, pinned in the memory. We need to go back there and figure that out, but
Wow.
that's on the way to braids, I guess, or I don't know.
Undead.
I just feel I'm going in the opposite direction to everything that's worth remembering.
Well, I guess I was always lucky. I knew where my enemies were and which direction I had to travel to get to them. Don't know whether I'd take that versus your 2 or 3 weeks of horrible life so far, but sounds like you all are pushing, heading in the right direction somehow.
Yeah.
A direction.
Well, he'll start filling up the wine glasses again.
Yeah. I will cast Major Image, and a violin appears and starts recreating and playing the music he was playing earlier on the deck. Just more background noise. There may be other instruments that pop in when I feel it. Percussion,
Nice.
cymbals and stuff, but nothing crazy. I help myself to another glass.
Yeah, he'll sit there. He'll listen if you guys have things to say, or if you have questions or anything. He might be open, but he's just a lot of it is like this. He has this very like introspective look as he sips on his wine, kind of thinking in his own head, ruminating also some of the things that you've said.
The place we're going to,
Yeah.
this tower, you have been there recently?
Well, I found a spot in here. I was gonna head out somewhere else, and then I found a spot in this book here. My ancestor had a kind of like an island sanctuary that he would head to and do work at. It's closer than where I had in mind, so
You've never been here yourself?
no, I've never been there.
Has anyone on the ship been there before?
No, they've all been with me in the West. They're all from my homeland. I brought them with me.
How far away are we at this moment from the island?
Not very
8
far.
hours?
Yeah, probably about that.
So a day's journey for those swimming creatures that we encountered this afternoon.
Probably. Well, you think they're gonna follow us?
No, I think that we're going to potentially where they stay.
Well, if so, hopefully I won't be distracted again.
I'd say them people look like fish people. Wouldn't they be staying under the water?
I'm saying that if we get to this island, we should be very aware that we're very much the interlopers. That island has existed for however long without any accounting of what's on it. We should be concerned. And quite honestly, fish people are the least of our concerns. You think we're just going to be able to go onto an island that no one has claimed or populated?
Usually there's reasons why no one claims or populates certain islands.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if someone's using it.
I'd say something's probably claimed it. Whether that's a person or not, left to be unsaid.
Could be fun.
Well, maybe
Big
something
sigh
we
from
need to
Sunray.
resolve.
Just another thing.
Well, the ritual to bring someone back is a little bit easier when you're on solid ground, preferably one in which you're not being chased or hunted by any law or anything like that. So,
No, I understand. Just saying, like you said, we're in international waters. Pretty much anything goes out here.
isn't that the fun of it?
Potentially us. Yeah, no, listen, you brought me out here because you needed some of my skill set, and I'm happy to be your protector. I would be remiss if I didn't remove any risk before it came upon us. I'm just saying, let's be careful going on the island.
Noted. Good call. Yeah. I mean, doesn't hurt to be cautious.
I think he hears the flippancy in the tone, and he has to ignore it because that's his boss, right? But, like, does he know Andreason to be calculated, or is he risk averse, or does he revel in risk?
I mean, you could roll insight. He hired you in Andreason to kind of be a somewhat of a muscle, but also like someone that he can just
Right.
have do things around town because he didn't want to show himself.
It's a 19.
He is measured and obviously plans the things that you've seen. Like he plans things out. You don't get the sense that he is worried about risk or worried about anything that could be thrown at him at this point. Like he's got this almost cocky confidence of I've seen hell and I stared right back at it.
Okay, well that's fine. I will make sure my weapons are clean and sharp.
Well, I shouldn't keep you guys up too late. You want some more drink? You're welcome to it. I'll be up for a little bit longer, but eventually I'll need to get some rest, so I'm ready for tomorrow. Like you said, could be things on the island. Either way, there's a ritual to perform tomorrow.
Okay. I will pour myself a third glove, or at least top up my second if I hadn't, and say I'm going to go look across the deck for a bit, think about tomorrow and the ritual, and I will leave the room and go on my own devices and sit on deck, drink my glass and watch the stars and think about what I'm going to say to Romi tomorrow, or if I get to speak to Romi tomorrow, what would I say?
Do you bring that to the table, or do you keep that all inside?
I will share that I'm going to the deck to watch the stars and think.
Okay.
Cyril's gonna head out onto the deck and is Sonny just sitting there, or what's he doing?
Nothing crazy. He's literally sitting there, glasses next to him, and he's just emptily staring at the stars and off the back of the boat.
Cyril just walks up and sits down next to him, pulls out a little handkerchief, lays it out, takes the pistol out, and just deconstructs and cleans the pistol just sitting next to Cyril, or next to Sonny. Doesn't say anything, just sits there quietly working away.
Sonny doesn't say anything, but he definitely acknowledges.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jazz, anything Jazz is up to?
I mean, he's taking care of his weapons and he's preparing for rest as much as he can. He's aware of the two of them on the deck. It's apparent even without conversation or anything else that's going on. He's just aware of them in proximity, 20 foot up and 10 foot across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a moment where he's just looking up and he's just thinking to himself, it's good to have that support. It's nice that they have each other. And he'll consider his own situation for a moment and sigh, and then will carry on doing his weapons.
All right. I think with that, the night will come. Guess we'll take your rest as you desire.
I desire. I would very much like to not be at half health anymore.
No problem.
Mine. Oh no, I am at full health. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I can rest.
Just get your one spell slot back you used.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, I think with that, as the morning breaks, we see the ship pulling closer to a small rocky island in the distance. The boat kind of scurrying around. You hear the shouts of sailors, "Land ho!" And
Does the island look like a skull?
you see kind of like a large stone building up on a rocky outcropping and kind of a path that wanders down. You see one small lone ship kind of like parked near this island in like a little bay off to one side, and you can kind of faintly see smoke in the distance. And I think at that point, we'll come back to that in 2 weeks' time. Let's go ahead and say one level higher.
Ooh,
It's been a little while, so let's give you that
Been a while.
level 6 to go into the island. As you will already see, there's something that's already there on the island waiting, but we'll find out that 2 weeks. With that,
Next time.
thank you everyone for joining us. Join us in a couple of weeks. Time as of recording, we're aiming for, it looks like the 1st of December will be our next hopefully live stream then, assuming our schedules work out and we don't have to do another pre-record. But yeah, we'll aim for that, and we'll catch you guys then. So thanks everyone for watching. See you.
Let's go.
Peace out, people.